WEMP presents Michael J.
Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? We could float among the stars together, you and I. For we can fly up and away, my beautiful
It's Michael J. Of all people to meet here at this hour on WEMP. Good evening. Welcome to our show tonight. And I had a great half hour just passed on the WEMP request line. Got some great requests lined up for tonight, along with some money to give away, $336 in our cash call jackpot, and our keyword open line. Little pluggy poo for Ira Fistel and his late night festivities here at WEMP. Keyword open line. Cash call amount, $336. And to start off our show, that was a request from Sue in Wauwatosa from way back in 1967, The Fifth Dimension, and up and away. That's the way we're going. Full show tonight from now till 9 o'clock. Hope you and I both enjoy it.
When you say Budweiser, when you say Bud, you said a lot of things nobody else can say.
A lot of things, like choicest hops, rice, and best barley malt. The Budweiser ingredients listed proudly right there on the Budweiser label. There are less expensive ingredients, but you won't find them in Budweiser. No way. There's a lot more that goes into the brewing of Budweiser than just ingredients. But it's what comes out that counts most, and that's the Budweiser taste. And that speaks for itself, loud and clear. Hear it talking?
There is no other love.
I hear it.
There's only something less. Because the king of dreams is leading all the rest. When you say Budweiser, you said it all.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
I hear it. I think I'm really getting weird here because I actually heard the beer talking to me. It's 7:15 at WEMP in Milwaukee, and if you're a businessman, you should know your ad agency can use radio to help you beat adflation, the skyrocketing cost of media. Call WEMP for some more suggestions, furnished by the Radio Advertising Bureau, and guess who?
I am Ben Franklin, and once again I quote from the wisdom of Poor Richard's Almanac. When I was a child of 7, my relatives filled my pockets with pennies. I went to a toy store and, charmed by the sound of a whistle, gave all my money for one. I came home and went whistling all over the house, but my cousins laughed at me and told me I paid 4 times what it was worth. So to this day, when I observe that many miseries of mankind are caused by man's false estimate of the value of things, I say, don't give too much for the whistle. And now, some wisdom from a modern source.
When you need shoes, you go to a shoe store. But where do you go when you need insurance? Now there's a store filled with insurance, the Insurance Store. Here you'll find every kind of insurance, low prices and leading brands like Continental Insurance, the company with the Continental Soldier. Need insurance? Shop and save at the Insurance Store.
Why, it's Diana Ross. Still trying to find out where she's going. Do you know where you're going to? Theme from Mahogany.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open doors. What are you hoping for? Do you know? Once we were standing still in time, chasing the fantasies that filled our minds. You knew how I loved you, but my spirit was free, laughing at the questions that you once asked of me. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Now, looking back at all we've had, we let so many dreams just slip through our hands. Why must we wait so long before we see how sad the answers to those questions can be? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open doors. What are you hoping for? Do you know?
Do you know where you're going to? Diana Ross, 20 minutes after 7, WEMP Radio in Milwaukee. We have a current temperature reading of 22 degrees out there, 18 at Timmerman, and according to the Weather Service, Mo clear out there. Let's see, our relative humidity is 57%, and our winds are west-northwest at 9 miles in the per hour department. 22. Winter storm watch for tomorrow and tomorrow night. Variable cloudiness for tonight, low about 10 degrees. Snow is likely by tomorrow afternoon. I've heard that before somewhere. Didn't we have a big storm that missed us completely yesterday? Yay. High tomorrow, 28. Snow tomorrow night, and a low of 20. And Friday, cloudy with a chance of some light snow, and a high of 26 degrees. No sports tonight. Just me. I'm a big sport from way back. Tomorrow night, though, the Admirals will take on Waterloo at the Arena. The game begins at 7:30. WEMP's broadcast starts at 8:15. And Glenn Campbell should be along to sing any minute, if he hasn't gotten too rich to sing on the radio, even. Time was when he was a country boy, I remember.
Living in the city ain't never been my idea of getting it on. But the job demands that you make new plans before your big chance is gone. You get a house in the hills, you're paying everyone's bills, and they tell you that you're gonna go far. But in the back of my mind, I hear it time after time. Is that who you really are? Country boy, you got your feet in LA, but your mind's on Tennessee. Looking back, I can remember the time when I sang my songs for free. Country boy, you got your feet in LA. Take a look at everything you own. But now and then my heart keeps going home. Talking on the telephone, setting up another day for people to meet. You gotta do what's right, you gotta spend the night, staying in touch with the street. When you're surrounded by friends, they say the fun never ends, but I guess I'll never figure it out. 'Cause in the back of my mind, I hear it time after time. Is this what it's all about? Country boy, you got your feet in LA, but your mind's on Tennessee. Looking back, I can remember the time when I sang my songs for free. Country boy, you got your feet in LA. Take a look at everything you own. But now and then my heart keeps going home. Country boy, you got your feet in LA, but your mind's on Tennessee. Looking back, I can remember the time when I sang my songs for free. Country boy.
The season is new at Boy Blue. The weather is changing too. Boy Blue takes you from hot to cold. The changes at Boy Blue are bold. Boy Blue, hot to cold. Cold to hot. Boy Blue, we thank you a lot. Hot barbecues, hot chocolate, hot coffee, and more. Boy Blue is not just a dairy treat store. Hot fudge sundaes, hot chili dogs too. At every Boy Blue, the season is new. Hot dogs and hot beef when the weather is cold. Boy Blue is there with a menu that's bold. Head for your Boy Blue dairy treat store. Dairy treats and a whole lot more. Boy Blue.
Come and get 'em. Boy Blue's famous dairy treat nut bars are on sale. That's right, 6 for only $1.29. Buy as many as you want. There is no limit at Boy Blue. Isn't the point in tonight's CBS Radio Mystery Theater drama?
Peter, you have to see Reason.
Reason? Reason is all on my side.
Well, you should know. The sheriff and the others, they've decided to bribe you.
It won't work.
Are you sure?
I have never in my life let money influence my decision. Go back and tell them it's a waste of time.
But they don't intend to offer you money.
What else could they use for a bribe?
Me.
What will the bribe be? Find out tonight as Paul Hecht stars in The Elixir of Death on the CBS Radio Mystery Theater, 9:07, right here on WEMP. The This is kind of a story like that.
Coming out of the sky, it had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking in the city. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. One-eyed. Well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, eating purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I want to get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon toed, undercoat, flying purple people eater. Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he lit on the ground and he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bop a boop a lap a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater, pigeon toed, undercoat, flying purple people eater.
I like short shorts.
Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see. Purple people. Well, he went on his way and you know what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.
Yeah, 1958.
Tequila.
Tequila, get out of here. Shep Woolley from 1958. That was also a request for tonight. Jim Dunn and Waukesha wanted to hear that one more time on WEMP. And so you did. Just in case you think that weird songs like Santa Jaws and Mr. Jaws all just came out in 1975. 20 years ago or so, they were doing Like Crazy Things. 28 minutes after the hour, we have in our cash call jackpot $336. Keyword open line. And here's Walter.
You're listening to Music with WEMP's Michael J.
got the cutest little, and I don't want any of that stuff, baby face, Wing and a Prayer, Fife and Drum Corps with Michael J. here. 22 minutes or so before 8 o'clock on WEMP. Back we are. More requests to play from now until 9 o'clock tonight, he says proudly. And just a few moments ago, I made a phone call, one of our WEMP cash calls, and I went out to the home of Mr. Raymond Lose of West Poe in Milwaukee. And unfortunately, Mr. Lose didn't know the answer, which is open line, our keyword of the day. To just brighten up in your memory the idea of Ira Fistel, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. here at WEMP. Open line where you can voice your opinions and match wits with Ira Fistel. That's our keyword for today. We had $336 I was offering toward Mr. Lose, and he refused it. So I'm going to send him instead a nice certificate suitable for framing, but better to bring down to your store, to pick up a returnable 8-pack carton of delicious Barrelhead root beer. And I'll have some more money for our cash call jackpot shortly. A lot of requests coming in for this one. Brand new from Steve Lawrence, Now That We're in Love.
Now that we're in love, the world's a lovelier place. Now that we're in love, it has a smile on its face. Every night is New Year's Eve. Each day is Valentine's Day. I know this you won't believe. You sigh and violins play. Now that you're the one, who else could matter to me? Now that you're the one, whoever else could there be? All you do is touch my hand. Suddenly it's Wonderland, Shangri-La, Eden, yes, heaven and paradise too. Now that we're in love, you with me and I with you. Now that we're in love, the world is a lovelier place. Now that we're in love, all you do is touch my hand. Then suddenly it's Wonderland, Shangri-La, Eden, yes, heaven and paradise too. Now that we're in love, I can't believe it's true. You with me and I with you.
It's an awe song. Aw, Steve Lawrence.
There are more than 600 Ramada Inns worldwide. They aren't all lookalikes. They are all located conveniently, near the places you want to be. That's one reason why so many experienced travelers become Ramada regulars and prefer to stay with us every time they go out of town. For reservations, call your nearest Ramada Inn.
We're Ramada regulars, Ramada's where we stay, 'cause we insist on comfort when we finish up the day. We're Ramada regulars.
I could swear they're saying, we're Ramada regulars, Ramada where we stay. I like that. It's now 18 minutes before 8 o'clock, WEMP in Milwaukee. Michael J. here with you right up until 9 o'clock tonight. A full show. Lots of requests like this one for Big John in Milwaukee.
Big girls don't cry, big girls don't
Couldn't prove it by me. Four Seasons, 1962, Big Girls Don't Cry. Even extended outlook for you, Saturday through Monday. Warming through the period. Chance of both snow, or snow both, Sunday and Monday. They ought to write these guys down there. Low around 10 Saturday to the lower 20s by Monday, and highs in the mid-20s to lower 30s for the weekend from... So true. It's not too late to send your check to the Salvation Army, Milwaukee, 53216. If you miss dropping a few coins or a few dollars into the Christmas kettles, they can still share your help. You share your blessings with others today. Mail out your check to the Salvation Army, Milwaukee, 53216. Just go on. Pointing bright. Helen Reddy, Somewhere in Your Night.
You want security, security wants you more in every way. You want security, security wants you. Come to security today.
Security wants your savings more than anyone else does, and we prove it by giving you more of what you want. Beautiful free gifts like a Novus calculator, a handsome decorator wall clock, a combination electric can opener knife sharpener, a GE clock radio, and many others. Choose your free gift when you save $250 to $5,000 or more at Security Savings. Security is what you've been looking for. So bring all your savings to Security.
You want security, security wants you. There's security near you.
I'll go along with that. There are 8 Security Savings offices in the Milwaukee area, so there's security near you. Would you believe Frankie Avalon has done it again? First time in 1959, now in 1976. Disco style. Bringing back Venus. It's the Fonz. Frankie Avalon. He's not exactly the Fonz, but he was then. Remember that hairstyle? He's changed all that now. He's a grown man, still singing the same song, still making a lot of money, though. 6 minutes before 8 o'clock at WEMP. A reminder, first before a reminder about that, a reminder about this. Let me add $5 to our cash call jackpot. Make it $341. 341, that'll be Joe Dorsey's cash call amount. First thing tomorrow morning. Write it down somewhere handy to your telephone. $341. A reminder about Sunday. Sunday, in case many of you wives are trying to forget it, is the Super Bowl Sunday. Super Sunday. Football fans, Super Bowl 10 will be played this Sunday. CBS Radio Network Sports' Jim Kelly and Ed Ingalls will be there to bring you all the live action right here on WEMP. In addition, they're going to have 28 very highly publicized special reports throughout the weekend from the one, the only, the winsome Win Elliott. He'll talk with the coaches and the players of past Super Bowl games and teams and preview this year's contenders, Pittsburgh against Dallas, and bring you wrap-ups when the game is over. Listen for a full Super Bowl 10 weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from CBS Radio Sports. I got to tell you why I'm laughing, because the people from CBS sent us this little thing to read, see? And it says Baltimore against Dallas, and it's got Baltimore crossed out, and they wrote in Pittsburgh, which would be the right game you'll hear Sunday on WEMP. Now, getting back to our dedications here. For Rick in Waukesha, a person with obviously excellent taste, from 1963, Nat King Cole.
If I had to choose just one day.
If I had to choose just one day to last my whole life through, it would surely be that Sunday, the day that I met you. Newborn whippoorwills were calling from the hills. Summer wasn't coming in but fast. Lots of daffodils were showing off their skills. Nodding all together, I could almost hear them whisper, go on, kiss her, go on and kiss her. If I had to choose one moment to live within my heart, it would be that tender moment, recalling how we started. Darling, it would be when you smiled at me that way, that Sunday, that summer.
Whippoorwills were calling from the hills. Summer wasn't coming in but fast. Lots of daffodils were showing off their skills. Nodding all together, I could almost hear them whisper, go on, kiss her, go on and kiss her now.
If I had to choose one moment to live within my heart, it would be that tender moment, recall how we started. Darling, it would be when you smiled at me that way, that Sunday,
And when was that?
that summer.
If I had to choose just one day.
Yeah. That Sunday, that summer, back in 1963, do you remember it? Was when you said to her, won't you be my little tangerine? Soul Orchestra of obviously led by a man named Salvatore. Good taste, Salvatore. Good old song to bring back for disco. Tangerine. Michael J. bringing back the biggies. Again, following the news on WEMP Radio, Milwaukee.
You're listening to Music with WEMP's Michael J.
I certainly hope he can speak better on his show than he can on the news. 9 minutes after 8, welcome back to hour number 2. Lots of requests coming up tonight.
It's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. And it's not that I found someone to take the place of you. It's just the fear that feels within me every time you touch my hand. And a dread that shakes my body that even I don't understand. So I'm leaving. This time of panic smart, I'm gonna walk away from the love. Before love breaks my Ooh, you're clinging to me tighter than you ever have before. I don't understand it, but I know it's gonna take everything I got to keep walking out the door. But those arms you got around me will let me go someday. And I'd rather leave you holding on than pushing me away. So I'm leaving. I'm gonna walk away from the love. Before love breaks my Oh, baby, it's not that I don't love you. You know how much I do. Oh, baby, I'm leaving, baby.
Get those high ones there, Jack. David Ruffin. Roughing up a song. Walk Away from Love, that's called. 12 minutes after the hour, 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. WEMP, Michael J. 341 is our new cash call jackpot. That'll be for Joe Dorsey's first call tomorrow morning. Wake up with Joe Dorsey, 5:30 to 10 in the AM on WEMP. Back to more requests now. This second hour, this is for a recent transplant from Oconomowoc to St. Francis, whose name is Jen. Anything by Olivia. Here's Olivia and Something.
In the corner of the bar there stands a jukebox with the best of country music, old and new. You can hear your 5 selections for a quarter. Somebody else's songs when yours are through. I got good Kentucky whiskey on the counter.
mister, please. Don't play B-17. Play this one.
Hoffman House is a place worth living. Hoffman House is a place worth visiting. What a nice place to unwind. What a good place to dine. Hoffman House is a place worth going to soon. Clap your hands for a good time worth having. Hoffman House is a place worth visiting every now and then. What a great place for a real good time, just to sit, relax and ease your mind. Hoffman House is a place altogether enjoyable. Hoffman House.
Enjoy Hoffman House soon, all throughout Wisconsin, in Illinois, and Michigan.
They got all the places right. Remember, this Badger basketball season, that Hoffman House Restaurants is one of the game sponsors. And you'll hear the next game Saturday, 12:55, when the Badgers meet Iowa. Don't miss it right here on WEMP. The late, great Jim Croce. Medley of chain gang type things.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun is going down. Working on the highways and byways and wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away. Then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. He don't love you like I love you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. Child, you know, well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say every way, but just like some Northwest mountain.
Bring back the beginning again, will you?
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men.
Ah, yes. Chain gang. Jim Croce. Today, birth defects can threaten newborn babies and their futures. Join the fight to make good health at birth a reality for all children. You give generously, will you, to the March of Dimes.